welcome back. We've come back for a bit more Slovnaft Cup action because we all like a bit of Slovnaft. And with the secondary objective that it might just be the last win you ever see this team get because they're not good. So what do I mean by not good? Well, this load of meh, whatever it is. The only win we've got in the last, 7 games was a 6-0 win against lower division opposition. And yeah, we're just incapable, it seems, of actually holding a lead at all. This one, 2-0 up, 3-2 up, drew it. This one, took the lead, fell behind, came back. Not too bad against Slovan Bratislava. This one, absolutely shocking. 2-0 lead at half-time, totally comfortable. Lost 4-2, deserved to do so. Appalling. A couple of goalless draws, and then this one, gifted a 1-0 lead, threw it away. So, yeah, fortunately we don't have to look at any of the lemons who managed to do most of that damage, because it's all the B team players, or the second string players playing today against Nitra. Apparently the fans want me to change tactic, so they might be made to rue that because they're going to get what they wished for, because I am changing tactic after this game. This is going. We're going to switch to this formation, which doesn't really suit us overly brilliantly, but, you know, give the fans what they want. That's my motto before I walk out the door. Right. We have given a couple of squad numbers to a couple of players you haven't seen before. Rodriguez and Sai. Oh no, not Rodriguez. Rodrigo Benitez. I mean, you know, just cut out the ego Benny and it was there. Yeah, and yeah, Babacar Sai is on the bench. Yeah, neither of them have actually put in a performance so far. Yeah, it's time to. Well, I mean, trouble. This is meaningless because we should easily run away with this game, in theory. If we don't, Lord help us. And the players playing in this game are not really the ones responsible for the league form. So, you know, it's basically a meaningless sentence in that context because these aren't the boys who've been losing those games, or at the very least not winning them. Could have brought that down, Slavic, I think. I think you had time. But oh, it's Owen Soto. Hey, Barnabas Feher. There you go. That took 71 seconds. So, yeah, I'm expecting nothing more than an easy canter to victory, but like I say, the only reason you're really getting this is because you might not see any more. Because, hey, Rosenberg, first goal. Yeah, it's just so annoying. If we just stepped our game up and actually performed to the level that I'm sure they're capable of, because they've done it occasionally. That was a hell of a run from Ronberg. Why was he completely the wrong place to start with? That's what I want to know. But yeah, if we could play the way I'm sure this team is capable of playing, then we would be top half no problem, because we're only actually 4 points off it, despite the fact we can't win for toffee. So, I don't know, but I mean, I did get a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. Not that long ago, earlier this evening before I started recording. And for those of you who were here for the beginning of the South Coast Showdown, when it was the two teams, you will know how managing Portsmouth affected me. And it's beginning to feel like that. We have a lot of mediocre-ish players who have just about got the attributes for the level we're at, but really not many attributes above that level, and especially with like Gajdos and Pavlovich going, they had like 15s, 16s in places. They were good. This lot are just sort of barely good enough. And yeah, it's. I had such high hopes, but then of course my two best players got stolen from out from under me. And if we could have kept that front bit of the team intact, I wouldn't have messed around with it at all, really, if we'd have done that. And we do have a forward on loan who's scored a few goals. He's out injured quite brilliantly at the moment. And he shows sort of like some of those signs, but you know he's on loan from, I think it's from Wolfsburg actually, so you can see where the talent is. But yeah, we just don't seem to be able to break people down properly. We can't finish when we do, and we concede stupid goals because we keep on telegraphing passes and playing stupid passes we shouldn't be. Which, actually, I just want to have a quick look at that. Yeah, I think this instruction is causing us a lot of problems. I think that's why we keep on playing these passes that we shouldn't be playing. I've had to deal with people getting bent out of shape about team talks as well. And I mean, you know me. You've seen the way I react in a game. Do you think I was happy after that 4-2 defeat where we threw away a 2-0 lead? Those of you who said probably not, you're right. And coming hot on the heels of another game where I was really annoyed, well, on Kovacic, Chick, even, yeah, it was just, you know, the straw that broke that particular camel's back. I go through camels at an alarming rate on that basis, but yeah. So I think it was probably the second week in a row they'd had something thrown at them, and yeah, some of them got bent out of shape and said, "Oh, I don't like your team talks." Like, well, oh dear, that's a shame because that's how they are. Several of them have got over that now, I think. And then Yemets, who you'll be lucky to see again at this rate. Again, from another one of our dismal sort of performances. Not one where we lost. It was one of the goalless draws. And, you know, I said, well, you know, sort of, we did kind of okay-ish. But, you know, we need to step it up a bit sort of thing. Which everyone was fine with. And then I actually picked him out as being terrible because, you know, even against this lot you concede. I mean, we are saving a fortune, an absolute fortune on, you know, clean sheet bonuses if we pay them. Because we just don't really keep one. The only time we keep one is we don't actually bother scoring ourselves. But yeah, so yeah, I picked him out because he was terrible, you know, and he deserved the criticism. Oh, go on, boys. Try and throw away a 3-0 lead against not even second division opposition. See how I react then. Give it a whirl. I dare ya. Come on, Benitez, wake up. I know it's your first game, but you've had games in the B team. You are not flat short on match sharpness. Where's this highlight going? Could it have started there? I think it probably could. I don't know who's editing this together. Could probably have started here by the looks of things because it could still be their chance. Probably going to be. It is, in fact, going to be their chance. Right, well, apparently Rakic is half dead. Okay, well, let's put Halkson on then. Kranika's not doing much of any use. Confirm and demand more because it's frankly not good enough. I don't know, it says they're all playing quite well, but you know. That was the first 5 minutes, really. Not done a lot since, have we? I love the fact we've 3-1 up and they haven't had a shot on target yet. Do love conceding goals to teams who haven't actually managed to hit the target themselves. I'm not going to blame you, Ujlaki. It's just part of the course with this side that do something bloody useless. Okay. Okay. Here comes the berate, lads. Brace yourselves. Just try it. Just try it. I'm telling you now, if they concede a third, I'm out of here. I am not dealing with this lot ever again if they let this lead slip. And yeah, I could go all defensive and try and protect the lead, but I don't really think I should have to. Not 3-0 up against, at best, third division opposition. And I know they're not the first choice players, a lot of them. Well, I'm not really going to be overly complimentary in my post-match team talk, I'm telling you that, lads. Because it's not really been impressive, has it? Not since about the 5th minute. Well, never in any doubt. You do not know this team at all, do you? You don't know this team at all. Trust me, at one point that result was in doubt. I mean, a win's a win, and we're in the third round, but I mean, you can kind of get an impression of what I've been up against there, can't you? That's third division opposition, and they've just made us work for that hard. Imagine what we're like against, you know, the top sides in the top flight. It's not pretty. Well, I thought we'd come back for the cup draw just to see if we get anyone interested. Or interesting. One of the two. Let's have a look. Kasice, who are top flight, but are also very bad. And who we have actually amazingly beaten this season. Yeah, away from home as well. So, well, we might come back for that one because it's more of a challenge than this one should have been. And you know, it could be the end of the road for us because you know we're perfectly capable of playing really badly and conceding goals. But anyway, yeah, it's going to focus heavily on the Slovnaft Cup again, I feel, because the league is really just not worth mentioning at the moment. Who knows? Things may turn around with the change of tactic. I don't know. We'll see. But that is the state of things in Slovakia at the moment, and based on the state of things, even if I survive to the end of the season, I don't really see myself being here for another one because this team is just so mediocre. And we don't have the money to do anything. There is talk of some sort of takeover, but there's been no talk of anyone taking over with any money, so that may not get us anywhere either. Anyway, yeah, thank you for joining me. At least you saw a win. Hopefully that's enough to make you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.